It's time for some more EMU Hockey Check. In the next half hour, we're going to talk with the seniors about their 4 years in the ACHA. Look ahead of the showcase, but first, it's time to look back at Friday night's game against Michigan State University's club team, a Division II ACHA team. Michigan State University's Division II club team came to the Ice Cube on a mission to get their first win of the season after a sweep by Illinois in their opening weekend. But the scoring would be opened at 3:36 by EMU's John Sutton on the power play.
Well, here's a chance out in front, and they score!
It seemed like Eastern was on the right path as they dominated the start of the game, but then an MSU breakaway led to a penalty shot by number 11 Brian Hennessy.
And here's a break now for Brian Hennessy with a drive and a chance. And it's denied by Rob Cupid.
It's going to be a penalty shot, though.
Although going down on his way in on Rob Cupid originally, he was able to get a shot off, and an entire shot, and Cupid denied that. But now he's got an entire second chance, and he's moving in. Here's the shot between his legs, and he shoots. He scores!
After that, the game settled in, but the Spartans would score again at the 10:53 mark.
Down to our far left inside the Eastern Michigan zone, and play being controlled and successfully by the Spartans of Michigan State. Here's a chance out in front, and they score.
And we're here with Sean Connolly, and after one period of play, down 2-1, satisfied with how your team showed up there in the first period?
You know, we did some good things, but we had some breakdowns, which, you know, led to the 2 goals. When we played our game plan, which was getting the puck deep, forechecking, they were turning the puck over. We were getting some scoring chances. Both goals we kind of got caught where we didn't get pucks deep at both blue lines. So where we're getting hurt right now is not taking advantage of getting the pucks deep at the blues and getting the puck out of our zone at the blue line. So if we stick with our game plan and do that, we're going to be okay.
Now, Rob Cupid starting for you guys tonight. How's Eric doing? Is he feeling better? And was this a planned start for Rob?
Yes. Yeah, Rob played great on last Saturday, so we wanted to keep rolling with him. And Shardy's, he's doing better now, and he'll be ready to go if we need him in there. So
finally, Hennessy from Michigan State, he looks good out there. Part of that first goal there. How do you stop a guy like that?
Well, I don't think any one guy has stood out too much. So we're not trying to key in on any one guy. If we stick to our game plan, keep our D back, don't get caught. Like I said, we pretty much gave him the 2 goals that we had tonight just from breakdowns. So we just want to stick to our game plan and worry more about what we're doing. And then, I think we're going to get a lot of chances.
All right, best of luck in the second period, and thanks for talking with us.
Thanks a lot.
In the second period, EMU would tie the game on a nice power play chance.
So winning the draw is Ryan Conley, who dropped it back inside the Michigan State zone for Schweiger, who got a drive off from the blue line going just above the goal of Justin Sand, but Schweiger will pick it up again. Now out in front, the Conley shot scores! Joachim Nielsen, who was right out in front, was waiting for that pass from Conley.
State refused to leave the second with a tie, and Mike Mistretta netted their 3rd goal with 1:37 left in the period.
The sophomore from Hercules, California, whom we haven't seen too much from. And here's a chance out in front, and the Spartans get a goal. And they will once again take the 1-goal lead with 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining in the second period.
Early in the third, MSU's Mike Mistretta would pick up where he left off in the second and scored his 2nd of the night.
1 minute and 40 seconds gone by. 3-2 our score in favor of the Spartans, and with a shot out in front, here's a goal, and just like that, courtesy of Mike Mistretta.
Then the Eagles would close the gap again with a goal by Ian Chornaby.
And now here's a break in the neutral zone from Schweiger up over the blue line, ahead for Chornaby, the shot, he scores!
That wouldn't last long, though, as MSU came right back 33 seconds later.
Play going out in front from behind the net. And here's a chance from the hash marks, and they do so with the likes of Jose Vasquez out.
That goal by Vasquez would put the Spartans up by 2 and last until the 16:07 mark when Kevin LaPointe brought the Eagles within 1.
We'll send the puck in behind the Michigan State goal of Justin Sand. And it'll be picked up at the blue line now, or it'll be met there, I should say, by Joe Schweiger. Sending it down for Nielsen now, who's on the ice and in the corner. Nielsen back to Schweiger. Now down for Connolly, who's inside the red circle. Over to LaPointe with a shot. Scores! All we needed was for the puck to get to Kevin Lapointe.
It looked like the Eagles might score in the final minutes. They pulled their goalie Eric Schart and had a flurry of shots on MSU goaltender Justin Sand.
It's empty, and the Eagles will have an extra man on the ice for the advantage. Play going deep inside the Michigan State zone now. 27 seconds on the clock.
You got to get that puck in the middle, somebody in the slaughter here.
Schweiger looking for a shot. And there's a chance. That one hit the crossbar. Boy, I stood up. I think half of the rink stood up. They thought that one went
Delayed
in.
penalty coming to Michigan State right now.
Here's another chance out in front, and Schweiger will now control it behind the net. Looking for Lapointe with a drive and a shot and a chance, and the rebound's left open, and that one being bounced aside. 4 seconds on the clock. And finally, it'll be touched up by the Spartans, and a penalty will go to Michigan State.
Wow.
Boy, did they...
Wow.
I don't know if they have any opportunities left. I've got to imagine they do, considering what we've seen, but also considering what we've seen.
A crossbar right there, and then the puck was just laying in the crease. A couple of guys had a couple whacks at it right there. Sand somehow got a body on it and was able to knock it away.
Here with Captain Ryan Connolly. Ryan, obviously there's no way to sugarcoat it. The season just hasn't started off on the right foot. There's a lot of good things and bad things, but how do we turn it around?
We've put together one period here and there. Until we put together those 3 periods in a 60-minute game, we're going to be in this same pace for a long season ahead of us. So I guess the main goal is, we got to come out, we got to start finishing, scoring, and playing 60 minutes.
Right. What do you see so far in the first 5 games, the strongest points for Eastern, and what are our weakest points? What do we got to work on?
Well, our strongest points, I guess what I would say is, we're getting the offense. We're getting shots. Like tonight we had 43 shots. That we're not short on that point, but we're not scoring.
Right.
So yeah, our strongest point would I would be say our offense. We're just not finishing. Our weak point is we're not defensive zone. We're struggling, and it's not just the defense; it's the forwards and the defense. Mm-hmm. So our defensive zone coverage we're hurting a little bit.
Mm-hmm. How about the showcase this weekend? How do you see that all panning out for Eastern?
It's a big weekend. I think there's going to be 16, 20 teams there. A lot of them are in the top 10. Mm-hmm. So it's a big thing a big weekend to showcase what we can do.
Right.
A lot of teams are down this right now. As with our start right now, we're 1-4. So this is a weekend to turn the season around.
Here with Joakim Nilsson right now, and tonight Michigan State game, a goal and 2 assists, and you're just racking up the points, Joakim. What are you doing? What's going on that you're, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is. I feel like it's more luck this year than anything, and I got good line mates with me, Jordan and Schweiger. They're top scorers on our team, so they're helping me out a lot, and it's a good time. So.
Are you doing anything different this year to stay in shape or anything?
No, I'm actually out with I got a hurt ankle, so it's hard to hit the gym and all that, but trying to do the best I can with.
Looking forward to the showcase?
Oh yeah, yep, loving it. First road trip, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Joakim. Well, thanks for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. Here with head coach Chad Davis after a Michigan State loss, Chad. I guess we got to take a deep breath and go, what's going on? What are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? How do we fix it? How do we get on that right track?
Well, it's a combination of a few things. On the positive note, our offense continues to improve every week. We had 43 shots. Joe Schweiger again and a couple other guys joined him in the rush. On the flip side, we got to get stronger on our blue line. And that doesn't just mean the defensemen. As a whole, defensively as a team, we got to work some things out, whether walk through it in practice or whatever it takes. But to really focus on the D zone, and I think that's going to improve our overall game.
Obviously, the power play is getting better. We scored, I think, 3 out of the 4 goals tonight were on the power play. So we were very dangerous on the power play tonight.
Yeah, it's one component of a successful team. Every time you get an opportunity on the power play, we're getting scoring chances. And that's basically because we moved Joe Schweiger to the middle on the point. And he's opened up the door for a lot of other players, just very creative. And we're happy with that and the direction that's going in.